Sup, everyone. My name is Ryu for the Council Network. Welcome to the Legends of Tomorrow episode review. And I guess sort of reaction if we're going to put it that way. I don't like using that word. That's why I always say review. Season 1, Episode 12, Last Refuge. If you have yet to see the episode, please make sure to check out the episode on whatever site you need to find it on. Usually, CW has a link on their Twitter page. About time I post up the video, so with that said, Felicity and friends were on break this week, and we just basically got, Legends of Tomorrow and Flash, so both great shows. The Pilgrim needs to use precision to take out her targets, but she, pulls out a gun in the middle of a police station and just causes a mass rampage. And all the police officers are just supposed to forget about it. I would buy it if they had that kind of Men in Black, erase your memory kind of thing. But no, Rip Hunter had the amnesia pills. Now, we did get a lot of... it's not a major downer, but it's kind of one of those things that when you go back in time, it gets timey-wimey. And I just want to go back on this. From Flash this week, we had something similar, where basically in this episode, Rip is like, hey, if your past selves die, you can't be here. We're going to totally figure out time remnants, because time remnants are a thing. And we've actually seen a time remnant a couple times in the Arrowverse, or the, I guess we'll just call it the DC TV universe at this point. Basically the Reverse Flash. He still exists as Erebor Thawne, and he's able to basically, because he was in the Speed Force. So how does this logic still apply to Legends of Tomorrow? It kind of doesn't, but then you look at like Zoom, and you're like, well, Zoom pretty much sacked his old self off Speed Force. He's got some kind of power tapping into it. It's all in the Speed Force. That's what Rip Hunter needs. Hey, Barry, listen, I need a favor. Yeah, can you come on my show and just fucking put us in the Speed Force so we're absolutely safe, and there's a time button and we can go back and adjust it? Nah, man, I'm too busy on Supergirl, Me and Melissa Bennett, we just hate it. Nah, I'm fucking around. I just had to get that in there. It just really, it really was funny. Jax meeting his dad was one of the most emotional things I feel this show could have brought. And I'm actually glad it did. It was really, really sad, because I'm so used to everything being really funny and whatnot, and that hit some real feels. Martin Stein, obviously you could see it, Psychic Link. Like I said, there's certain characters that stand out more. The relationship between Hawkgirl and Ray Palmer, I'm kind of still not feeling it. It's kind of one of those things that's yeah, it's the Beeline story. It doesn't really need to be there. I like how they threaten Lisa Snart, Hey, that's ballsy number one, but you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. And Little Rip Savage, Little Rip Hunter is an evil son of a bitch. Because see, this is what I bitch about Zoom. You got him dead to rights and you don't take it. But in Legends of Tomorrow, they take it. They got 3 murderers on the team. They don't even care. You know what? They're just fixing time. It's absolutely fine. It's them or the girl. So, yeah, she's taken care of. She's really taken care of. I was basically about to just throw a low blow at basically Felicity and friends by saying, hey, it's because of Legends of Tomorrow going back in the past and screwing things up so much is why Season 3 and Season 4 suck so bad. Pull an X-Men First Class, make it great again, right? I just had to get that in there. But the Pilgrim was pretty much probably the weakest thing in this episode, and should have been the strongest, because there's kind of that floppiness of okay, we want this really cool action scene, and we want this build up to why this character matters against our team, and this is the last, hoorah before we have to go after Vandal Savage and end pretty much Season 1, and I'm hoping that it gets the green lit for Season 2, and I think it did, just because Supergirl didn't get the green lit yet. That's kind of why I'm saying that. It may be incorrect. I haven't been keeping up on it. But who wants a relationship based on honesty? Well, no one in the fucking Arrowverse wants that, apparently, Jay Garrett lied to Caitlin Snow. I could say how many times Oliver lied to Felicity and how many times that they lied to us about the show not going. You know what? That's enough cheap shots. I got enough cheap shots in there. I just had to get it in there enough. But in all seriousness, it's like it's kind of one of those things that I'm just like, man, stop shoving the love interest down my fucking throat at this point. I don't want it. Arrow's leaving a bad taste in my mouth beyond anything. We need to get away from those feelings. With Caitlin Snow, that should be the only relationship ongoing right now on screen. Arrow should not have one going. Black Canary should come back, but again, that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother day. I like how Mick pretty much kicked his own ass. I like how Sarah, had that relationship with herself. And just that moment she had with Kendra, my God. Oh, look at baby Snook, he's so adorable. But don't piss him off. Don't piss him off or freeze your ass. In all seriousness, I actually like this episode quite a bit, but again, it's just like certain little things felt really out of place. Where it's like, oh, you can't do this in the past, but they have the Time Master excuse to slap on the wrist and do every fuck up in the world and get away with it. It's just kind of one of those inconsistencies that comes with time traveling shows. I guess is the way I want to phrase that. And it's like, here's the one thing I'm hoping. That they find Carter, as weak as the character may have seemed in only a couple of episodes with no character development, just to kind of bring it to full circle, I hope they find his future version and they bring that future version to the fight against Vandal Savage as a one-up kind of a secret thing. But I'm pretty sure from what they said over Twitter is that at the end of the season, basically episode 14, is we're on 12 right now, that there's going to be a certain loved character coming into the universe and that'll lead into season 2. It's kind of like what they did on Flash. I'm okay with that. A lot of people are thinking it's Booster Gold. I'm not going to really give any ideas to it because there's not too many characters that it really could be. I mean, the one thing that I'd probably throw out there, Batman Beyond Terry McGinnis, please. That would just be fucking amazing. They're not going to be doing a movie with them. You don't have to use Bruce Wayne. And you got all the Batman you could ever want in the DCU. Please. Please. I wish. But again, I'm not going to dive 100% into it. Quentin Lance. Love seeing him on screen. Love seeing him in this episode. Again, everything felt really solid outside of the love beeline story that kind of just drives it down. For me, 7.5. Could have been a little bit better, but the inconsistencies and the love story drags it down by 15 points. I guess, or 2.5. What am I saying anymore? I don't even know. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to me ramble about Legends of Tomorrow on this episode review. And if you enjoy it, then make sure to subscribe for more. Now, fair warning. Boom, boom, boom. Once we get towards the end of May and the TV shows are kind of going on break until close to Comic-Con season, where we actually get more info and whatnot, we're probably going to be shifting gears and doing a lot more anime, and that's going to kind of coexist with Gotham and everything. We're gonna basically flex our muscles more on year 2 for the Council Network. Let's put it that way. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe for more. Leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.